Hi guys, Mike here. Uh, I know a lot of my viewers are probably into prepping, the concept being prepared for most emergency situations. You've probably got food, water, gear, ammo, and all the tangible stuff stored away and ready to go. But what about your body? If shit hit the fan tomorrow, would your body be ready? You've got the gear to bug out halfway across the province, but ask yourself, is your body seriously up to the task? If you had to grab your 30-pound kit and trek for dozens of kilometers a day right now, at this very minute, do you think you'd be able to manage it? In my opinion, personal fitness is the number one neglected aspect of emergency preparedness. So to try and raise awareness to this, today I'm bringing you this video. This video is the first of a three-part series, as my weekly workout is a 3-day split over the course of the week. Day 1 is my isometric routine, which this video covers. Day 2 is the compound routine, and Day 3 is my intensive cardio day. It's sort of a jack-of-all-trades routine that improves your overall fitness level, not really focusing on any one attribute. Each of the 3-day split routines is a full-body workout. As I mentioned, today's video is all about my isometric routine. If you don't know what an isometric exercise is, it's static holds and positions that put constant stress on the muscle and effectively builds up endurance. I'm sure you remember wall sits from gym class when you were a kid. If you hadn't guessed, it's an isometric exercise and most certainly on this list. For this isometric routine, ultimately you want to aim for 4 sets of each exercise. If you don't know what a set is, it means you want to do this exercise a total of 4 times, giving yourself some time to rest in between. If you're really unfit, you may only initially be able to do 2 to 3 sets at most, so do as much as you can. Some is better than none. Hold each exercise position for as long as you can. If you're able to do over 60 seconds, add weight until you drop down to about 40 seconds. Also, avoid locking your joints. You always want to have them slightly bent so that the stress is put on the muscle and not on the joint. As well, it goes without saying, but you should absolutely check in with a doctor or medical professional before doing any of these routines if there's any sort of health concern. Here we go. First exercise on our list is the ledge hold. For this exercise, it's exactly as it sounds. Hang off a pull-up bar or ledge and just dangle there. This massively improves your grip endurance, working your forearm muscles and a bit of your lats. Number 2, dip hold. For this exercise, get onto a set of bars like you're about to do a tricep dip. Except instead of going down, you just hold yourself in place for as long as you can. This works your triceps and a bit of your chest. Number 3, the push and pull. For this, it's a 2-part exercise. For the first part, clasp your hands together, roughly level with your nipples. The first part, you want to push your hands into each other as hard as you can for as long as you can. Imagine you're trying to crush a can between your hands. This works your chest and a bit of your triceps. For the second part, keeping the same position you started, you want to do the opposite. Try to pull your hands apart as hard as you can. This works your lats and a bit of your biceps. Number 4, overhead barbell hold. For this one, you lift a barbell up and over your head and hold it there for, as you guessed, as long as you can. Be sure not to lock your joints, keep your arms slightly bent. This one works your shoulders and traps. This one can be dangerous with heavier weights, so please be careful. Number 5, abdominal plank. This exercise was made popular through the planking meme a while back. It is, however, a very good abdominal exercise. With just your toes and your forearms making contact with the ground, try to keep your back straight. You might notice that you shake a lot your first few times doing this exercise, and that's completely normal. If you're unable to do a normal abdominal plank, use your knees instead of your toes, and if you're too large, no judgment, to use your forearms, use your hands like you're about to do a push-up instead. That way you give yourself more clearance. Number 6, side plank. For this one, it's the same as an abdominal plank, but on your side. Keep one foot on the ground with the other stacked on top, and rest your elbow with your forearm perpendicular to your body, as shown. Keep your body as straight as possible. This works your obliques and your hips. Do this exercise once for each side. Number 7, Superman. This exercise looks silly, but it does serve a purpose. Lie on your stomach with your arms outstretched ahead of you. Lift your legs up and your arms up so that you look like Superman flying. The only point of contact with the ground should be your stomach. This works your lower back and your glutes, which is your ass, if you didn't know. The Superman is arguably one of the most important exercises on the list, as it improves your spinal support. Number 8, wall sit. I told you it would be on here. Exactly as you remember it, sit mid-air with your back flat against the wall, your knees pointing out straight ahead of you, bent at a 90-degree angle, and your feet flat on the ground. This exercise works your upper legs, your hamstrings, quadriceps, and thighs. And finally, number 9, the tiptoe hold. Another silly looking exercise that serves a purpose. Standing on one leg, raise up onto your tiptoes and hold that position. This position is extremely hard to hold balance on, so feel free to use a wall or something to keep you balanced. Just make sure you don't shift the weight off your foot and onto the wall. This exercise works your lower leg, your calves, and your shins, notably. It also improves your balance. Obviously, do this once per leg. And that's it. That's my isometric exercise routine. After all workouts, always be sure to stretch so that you maintain and improve your flexibility. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and all the other stuff I gotta pester you about. And lots more to come. Thanks for watching.